So the Lord really wanted me to share this. If you've been feeling like weird about food and meat in particular, and you are a believer and God has been dealing with you concerning meat, you need to stop and listen to this video. Number one, about 5 months ago, 6 months ago, the Holy Spirit told me to start doing more plant-based and basically do vegetarian, in hopes of me going vegan, right? I really wasn't sure about the vegan diet, but I was absolutely sure that the Holy Spirit said vegetarian. Fast forward months later, I went 6 months without meat. As of recently, the Lord had been dealing with me about where I'm eating. The Holy Spirit specifically told me not to eat at chain restaurants. At the time, I hadn't even shared it with my husband, and my husband kept changing his diet, and I was asking him what's going on, because if you know my husband loved to eat. He don't care what he eat, just be eating. I'm more of like the dietary person. And so my husband began to tell me that the Lord had been dealing with him concerning meat. Fast forward, I started doing some digging about the current, I've always been weird about food, so that wasn't like something alarming, because I've always been side-eyeing America's food. I've been always a picky eater, always was weird about what I ate. But as of recent, God has really been dealing with me concerning food chains, America and food chains. And I believe that God is dealing with a lot of believers. He's been dealing with a lot of believers about food in general. Begin to listen to the Holy Spirit, because the Spirit leads and guides us to protect us. In this season, be very cautious. Eat from private owners. Begin to find out the mom and pop restaurants and ask questions. Who are your, because the way of the world and the evil that is taking place in our society, in our world today, we have to be mindful and cautious and listen to the Spirit when the Spirit leads and guides us to maybe not eat meat or eat a certain type of meat. For me and my family, I've always bought grass-fed beef. I've always bought free-range chicken. So I'm staying in private sectors and eating those meats if I'm going to eat the meat, okay? But I've been led to take those meats out. And if you are eating at chain restaurants right in this moment in time, you shouldn't be eating at McDonald's. Any major chain restaurants, you have to be very careful. Especially not Taco Bell. If y'all eating at Taco Bell, I'm side-eyeing you, okay? But because number one, I ain't Taco Bell in years, but Taco Bell give you the boo-boos and the poo-poots. Child, why are you still eating Taco Bell? But anyway, be careful of what you're eating.